play.
Hi there, friends. We're going to do a lesson about math today, and we're going to talk about pennies and nickels and dimes. And we're going to talk about counting them out today. But first, I'm going to read you part of a book that's called A Dollar, a Penny, How Much, and How Many. And it's by Brian P. Cleary, and it's illustrated by Brian Gable. And we're going to talk about how much all these things are. But we're only going to read part of it. Okay, a dollar, a penny, how much, and how many. Money is the term for coins and bills that people use to buy things such as pizzas, pencils, planes, and chains, and shoes. U.S. coins are metal, small and round, while bills are made of paper, cut rectangular, with famous folks portrayed. Like there's Lincoln and Washington and Benjamin Franklin. Common coins are, what's that one? Pennies, nickels, dimes, and quarters too. And you'll know how much each is worth before this lesson's through. Pennies are worth 1 cent. Here's our penny. A nickel is worth 5 cents. It takes 10 cents to make a dime. A quarter is 25. And there's a quarter right there. A dollar's worth of coins can look a lot of different ways. Let's go inside this dollar store and see how each cat pays. Jenny brought 4 quarters with 10 dimes, while her 10 dimes came with her brother. So she had 4 quarters and her brother had 10 dimes. Anna paid 100 pennies taken from her mother. Zach hands over 7 dimes, 1 quarter, plus 5 pennies. All of those prove to be the same as Jenny's. Paper money doesn't look or feel like coins at all. There's a $10 bill. But it can also pay for things, however large or small. Common bills include the 20, 10, 5, and 1, with special inks, most green and black. We print them by the ton. A $20 bill can buy a $20 book, but there are other ways to pay with different bills. Just look. 4 $5 bills would work. 2 10s would do it too. Or 21s would pay the funds. That's just to name a few. Money is not magical. It doesn't grow on trees. It's something you can save or lend or spend on what you please. And back are stacks of money facts, so you'll have me to thank when you take your knowledge off to class or take it to the bank. So what is money? Do you know? The end. Okay, so let's talk about some of our money. So we've talked about the penny, and we know that a penny is worth 1 cent. So I'm going to put my 1 right here. And then I'm going to make a cent sign. Do you remember how we do this with calendar? We're going to make a C, and we're going to draw a line right through it. And that's our 1 cent. That's what 1 cent looks like. And then, let's look at another coin. I'm just going to show you the back of this one. What's this one? Do you remember this is the back of somebody's house? This is a nickel. And the front of it looks like this. It's the front of the nickel. And Thomas Jefferson's face is on the front, and it's worth 5 cents. So I'm going to put the C and the cent sign in there. And then the last one I'm going to talk about is the dime. And this is Truman.
FDR.
FDR. This is President Roosevelt on the front of it. And it is worth 10 cents. There we go. Okay, now we're going to practice counting some of these. Okay, so if I have this many pennies, and they're all worth 1 cent, I want you to get your whiteboard out, and I want you to write how many cents I have. Okay, so is it this many? Is it this many? Or is it this many? Let's see if we can count and find out how many. 1, 2, 3, 4. So all I have to do is count by ones, and I know it's 4 cents. Okay, so I'm going to put this back. Okay, now let's put some more pennies out. 1, 2, 3, 4. Okay, how many is that? Okay, so do I have this many, this many, or this many? Okay, let's find out. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. So I have 7 cents. All right, now do you remember if I have 5 cents, so 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, one of my coins, I can switch and take all those pennies away. Do you remember how we do that in calendar? So am I going to take the nickel or the dime? What do you guys think? That's right, I'm going to take the nickel. So I'm going to take these pennies away and I'm going to put them over here. And I'm going to put my nickel out. Now, if I have a bunch of nickels out, I can count by 5s and find out how many cents I have. So I have 5, 10, 15, 20. So if I have 20 cents, this is how I'm going to write it. So I have 20 cents. But if I add one more, how many cents do I have now? 5, 10, 15, 20, 25. Good job. Now, if I have just 2, I have 10 cents, right? Okay. Can I take all those away and put a penny out there? No. Penny's 1 cent. What about one of these guys? I can. This is a dime. You remember at the back of the dime has the has the torches and the plants. You remember that? Okay, so I'm going to take the nickels away and I'm going to put my dime right there. Okay? So then, if I want to do my dimes, if I want to count, I have 3 dimes. Do you know how many cents I have? 10, 20, 30. I'm going to have 30 cents. But if I add this many dimes together, let's see how many I have. 10, 20, 30, 40, 50, 60. So I have 60 cents. And if I add this penny, do you know how many cents that is? Let's see if we can count. 10, 20, 30, 40, 50, 60, 70, 80, 90, 100. So that's 100 cents, which is $1. That's a lot. Okay, let's look at the worksheets that you're going to do today after the video. Okay, they're really pretty easy. They're just cut and paste. So this first one is all about pennies. So you're going to count how many pennies. This is 1, 2, 3. And you're going to find the one that says 3 cents. You're going to cut it out and put it right here. Okay? Right, easy peasy lemon squeezy. Okay, that is simple, simple, simple. Okay, this one's a little bit harder. This is nickels. Do you see how Thomas Jefferson is on there? So we have 2 nickels we can count by 5s. So 5, 10. Okay, so we're going to find the one that says 10 cents, and we're going to glue it right here. And we're going to do this with each one. We've got to count how many nickels and paste it there. You guys can count by 5, so that should be easy. This one, you would think it'd be a little harder, but you guys are super awesome at counting by tens. So all you have to do is count how many dimes, and you're going to find it right here. Let's do this one down here, this number 8. 10, 20, 30, 40, 50, 60, 70, 80, 90. 90 cents. So I'm going to find 90, and I'm going to glue it right here. Okay? All right. Easy peasy, lemon squeezy. Okay, friends. Mrs. Gordon will see you in the morning for Zoom, and I will talk to you later. Bye-bye.